Hey Believers, this is SUPERZOMGBBQ, and whilst information about WWE 2K20 has been really light on the ground, other than what's already come out and the entrances we get once a week, etc., at least we're starting to get a couple of leaks now, which are giving trickles of information coming out. And this video is specifically mentioning WWE 2K Originals, and some leaks have come out from an Italian site which seem to confirm the 2K Originals full list of DLC and the themes that they're going to be related to. This added on, of course, to Bump in the Night, which is the first said to be released either at launch or just after launch, which includes the Fiend Bray Wyatt. But before we get into too much information, make sure you're smacking the like button if you exist. Subscribe to the channel if you breathe oxygen, and turn your notifications on if you drink anything, water, H2O, whatever. Whilst you're going through the video, don't forget to leave a comment as well about what your thoughts are on the leaks that have come out, and let's get right into it. First of all, a huge shout to the people who broke this story, which is WWE New Era Gaming on Twitter. Through one of their sources, they found an Italian site called Game Life, which looks like some kind of GameStop game, whatever you want to call it, Amazon, where you can purchase games in Italy. If you go onto the site, which I'll link in the description and comment section below, you will see a listing for WWE 2K20. However, if you scroll down to the bottom of the page, you will see some details about WWE 2K Originals, which were then translated into the following text. Additional purchases required for WWE 2K Originals, No Man's Land, Southpaw Regional Wrestling, and the Empire of Tomorrow, each sold separately. So this is seeming to leak and confirm the details of the remaining 2K Originals set for release before spring next year. The one I am most excited for is Southpaw Regional Wrestling. If you don't know about this, search up on YouTube. It is a fictional wrestling organization created by WWE, which had 2 seasons and is some of the funniest WWE original content I have ever seen, featuring several WWE superstars in very comedic, very different characters than they play on television. The ones I'm most looking forward to are John Cena and the Good Brothers, Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows. There will be some difficulties because the Southpaw Regional Wrestling did include some characters who have now departed from WWE TV, and that is Chris Jericho and TJP. But this does go back to an interview I had with Xavier Woods last year when going through 2K19, where he said he wanted to see Southpaw Regional Wrestling represented in games. Let's have a look.
Probably it'd be me, but from Halloween when I dressed up as Papa Shango.
Yes.
That would be cool.
That would be cool.
If they did that. Or I wish they would use Southpaw wrestling characters. That would be a cool thing to throw in.
Yeah, I've seen those for that. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, so I while like all of the wrestling stuff is cool and like having like, the SummerSlam exclusives and the WrestleMania exclusives, I also like having the little random things for like the wrestling fans who were like in, and like the inside jokes for like it's just like for our little community, you know.
Yeah.
So anything like that would be super cool to me.
Now, whilst I use Google Translate, I spoke to an Italian friend who stated it was pretty much as would expected. No Man's Land, Tomorrow's Empire. Alternatively, it could be what's shown on here as the Empire of Tomorrow. Now, the Empire of Tomorrow, I'm assuming, has something to do with Asuka and potentially a futuristic theme. No Man's Land really gives an idea of a Wild West theme. We'll have to wait to find out more details, but personally, I am really excited about the potential this has for WWE 2K20 and 2K Originals. I'm surprised they haven't gone with a more seasonal theme. In terms of additional downloadable characters, I could guess that Kushida could be part of the Empire of Tomorrow. They could also bring in Southpaw Regional Wrestling. I'm assuming that would only include attires, but maybe could include superstars as well. Any suggestions of what could be included would be welcome in the comment section below. I personally want to see Lethal Leap Year and Showdown at the Swamp from Southpaw Regional Wrestling, and the John Cena and Fandango characters, because they were just so funny. It'd be interesting to see. No Man's Land would probably give I don't know, some kind of, I'm thinking maybe Stone Cold Steve Austin theme stuff. Anything that goes back to the Wild West, it could be completely different. But let me know your comments and thoughts in the comment section down below with the links for the details and the reveals from Game Life. This isn't being officially confirmed by 2K, but it looks really, really cool and something to be very excited for, especially with the lack of information coming out at the moment. If you haven't seen my discussion about what's wrong with the lack of details for WWE 2K20, you should absolutely go and check out the video, which is going to be linked just up here. Or you can click on it at the end of the video. Until next time though, I've been SUPERZOMGBBQ, you've been awesome. Make sure you hit the like button if you exist, subscribe if you breathe oxygen, and turn notifications on if you drink anything, including H2O and bleach. Because I imagine some of you may be pouring it in your eyes after seeing this video. I'm just trying to be edgy, okay? Anyway, one last thing, and that is to... Say